Yeah, I can hear it a little better. I can hear it a little better. Yeah. Can you hear me better, Marcus?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, bro. This is that new podcast shit. Like, can you hear me? Like,
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We're here back at another bar, doing another podcast of Pickles House. Pickles House, baby. This is podcast 2, number 2, episode 2 here with Marcus Bond, everybody. What's up, Marcus?
Yay. What's up?
How you doing, my brother? It's good to have you here this morning. I'm excited to have you here, man. Marcus is an amazing comic. He's one of the best comics in the city. One of the best hosts in the city as well. I watched him when I was doing I'm doing a lot of ums here, but I watched him do his thing when I was still shitty in comedy, and it was interesting to watch because he was one of the people like really grinding in the scene, and he inspired me in the scene. And I think he watched me in the scene as well because he helped me come up during the pandemic. And thank you for coming on, man. What's up?
Man, hey, man, I appreciate you saying that about me. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm hanging out. It's a good day. Monday. I'm off today. It's my Saturday.
It's Tuesday, really. It's Tuesday.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, this one is coming out. It's Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, yo.
Today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
My fault. No, it's a beautiful day. Today's my Sunday. It's my weekend.
It is a beautiful day today, man. You're getting the hot weather's coming back. No more cold weather in Louisiana. Means we all got to start working out again, especially my fat ass.
You're talking. I got a spare tire, and I'm like 100 pounds.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Look, you got anything to promote right now? Up top?
Yeah. I got a show coming up at Comedy House NOLA. I got some friends on the 31st. I got some friends from Austin coming through that I know through Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, they took the Great Migration down to Austin, and I was just down there kicking it with them. Yeah, all the comics, man.
They are.
But I was just in Austin a few weeks ago, ran into them, and Comedy House NOLA hit me with the date, and I'm like, this is perfect because I was just hanging out with them at the time. I'm like, y'all want to come to New Orleans?
Yeah.
They said they're down. So we got some killers coming into town.
That's what I'm talking about. March 31st. Check out Marcus. Isn't it nice whenever the club hits you up for a date?
Yep.
It's like nice. You just have you going about your day, and all of a sudden you get that text. You know what I mean? It's just like, I got a date this week. I got a couple of dates. I got a nice little week ahead of me, bro. I got a headlining spot tonight, and I got Comedy House this weekend. No, not this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. It's Thursday. It's 27th. No, that's next week.
That's next. That is next.
No, that is this week.
That's next Sunday. That's this Sunday.
We got to start talking like we're in next week. That's when this one's dropping. No, this week I do have my show coming up. That's what it is. The one you headlined.
Yes.
That's the show I got coming up this week.
Fun headlining show.
It's a fun little show at Bière Bar, you guys. That's what's up, man. So are you working with the guys from Austin, Texas at Comedy House, or are they just coming to chill?
Oh, they're doing 15.
They're doing 15? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So Marcus also runs a open mic, Gasagasa.
Yep. Every Monday. Well, depending on how Gasa is doing with their music booking.
Right.
It's been tough, but we're back the 28th.
Right.
This Monday.
During the pod. Actually, let's tell everybody about yourself right now for a little bit. Like how you grew up.
Oh, okay. Where? I am from Wisconsin. That's where I did most of my, developmental years, high school and all that. Came down here to New Orleans. I've been here for 8 years. Came for college. Dropped out because that stuff is hard.
Yeah.
But the weather was nice, so I stuck it out here. Started doing stand up. Was in between New Orleans and Milwaukee, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Decided to stay down here. Been doing comedy here for years. Then moved up to Chicago. Lockdown hit, and I had lost my job. My apartment was up. Like,
what did you go to college for?
I went to college for physics and music, bro.
Physics and music?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do you still mess with music? I know you're an upright bass player.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when I found that out. I was like, this dude is a jack of all trades for real in the arts.
Man. Yeah, I was born in Atlanta. Then we lived in Birmingham for a little bit. My family was like, we got to take this dude somewhere with some programs.
Yeah.
Took him to Wisconsin. They had a music program. Started playing when I was in 5th grade.
Okay, that's when you started playing the upright bass?
Yep.
Wow, is that the only instrument you play?
Upright bass and flute are my main.
That is upright bass and flute. I've never heard that.
A lot of girls play the flute, bro. You know, I was like, put me next to them.
Put me, get me in the game, coach. That's what I thought about home ec. You know, I was gonna cook, so let me get in the home ec, man. It's the closest chance I get to to talk to a girl.
Get a girl to make you a sandwich without getting in trouble for it.
Please make me a sandwich and let's eat together and run some shit. That's what's up, man. How long? So you've been what age did you start playing the bass at? Upright bass.
What's 5th grade?
5th grade.
10 years old, 11.
All right.
Isn't that 5th?
Yeah. That's a good time. That's when I started like playing the violin when I was young.
You play violin?
Not anymore, bro. What I did was my dad gave me, that was the first instrument I picked up, and I learned the Itsy Bitsy Spider, right? And then I had a recital. I had a big recital, and I did the Itsy Bitsy Spider, and I retired after the recital. So I was like 5 or 6, and I was like, this is it. Mic drop, violin drop.
I'm out the game.
About on top. Peace.
I'll rock that shit.
Hell yeah. You ever did any recitals and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, all the time. There's this fun story about how I picked this Class A solo, and I didn't practice it at all. And we had our solo ensemble that weekend, and it was a rule that if you're doing solo ensemble, you have to do your solo in front of the class the week before the contest. And I did it, and I hadn't looked at it one time. So I just I couldn't even get through it. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So then I went home and practiced an hour a day every day until the competition got a 1-star, went to state.
Nice. You went to state?
Mm-hmm. People were wondering because they didn't see the work, a little bit of work I put in.
Right.
So they just saw me go from not being able to get through it to all of a sudden this motherfucker killed it. How is he going to state now? Yeah.
That's it's kind of how it is in comedy too, you know.
Really
so you've been in front of crowds your whole life.
Yeah.
That's what's up, right?
Yeah. Playing basketball, doing music. Yeah.
Okay. Sports, you like basketball?
Yeah.
That was your only sport you played?
I played football until 8th grade, and I got hit hard by an adult. And I was like, I'm out the game.
You too big, bro. You too big.
That was my Itsy Bitsy Spider, bro. He knocked me into next week. And I was like, Coach, take me out. I took my pads off.
I'm done, Coach.
I'm out the game.
I'm finished, bro.
That's for y'all. I'm gonna go throw this ball in the hoop.
See, I'm horrible at basketball. I can shoot 3-pointers and I can dribble and pretend like I'm gonna do a layup, but I will pass it.
Oh yeah,
I can't make a layup.
You
it's
got
horrible.
That Sandler game, the Adam Sandler game.
I'll hit the bottom of the rim. That's boom and come back at me. You know, I can pretend, but I can't. But I can shoot a 3-pointer. That's the one thing I do have, which is crazy because when I was younger, I was like a real tall kid. And now I'm short. You know, they put me as a center whenever I was in.
You played center?
I played center in like Pee-wee basketball, dude. And for the Parks, yeah, it was crazy. I was like, why am I center? I don't know. But I was good at getting rebounds. I think that's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, that'll get you playing time. Dennis Rodman couldn't do anything but defense and rebound.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was basketball was fun, but I couldn't do it. Baseball was my shit.
Baseball's tight.
Baseball was my shit.
I wish I would have got into it more.
Yeah,
I played in the PBL, the People's Baseball League here in New Orleans.
Okay.
Just a few games with a few people. And that's a drinking league. I was definitely there just to drink and talk shit.
Yeah, they had a lot of people like that.
Show up, get struck out, but I'm good camaraderie. You know, I feel like I could have made it to the league off of the hang alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fuck yeah.
Easy out, but the team is gelling. You know what I mean? We're all kicking it. We got inside jokes.
Yeah, man. We used to, dude. You ever been on like a championship team at Pee Wee Bet and like younger?
No.
Youth?
No, I played AU basketball, and we got destroyed every game. Every game.
Every game.
Every single one.
That sounds like my football career in middle school. We got destroyed every game.
Couldn't win. Couldn't buy a bucket, bro. These niggas, they were so cold. They're like in like middle school. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then I'm watching them now. They're like in the NBA. I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah, I'm watching dudes. I remember being like, oh, he was like 5'8" in fourth grade and shit. Now this nigga 7 feet tall playing for the Bulls.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's fucking crazy. It is nuts. Oh man. So let's see. How did you get into comedy?
I always loved it. My dad really liked comedy. He used to just tell me as a kid, just tell me Richard Pryor jokes, but clean, and tell me like little Eddie Murphy jokes. And he would say that he made them up. So I thought this man was the funniest person on the planet.
Taking credit, huh?
Yes, but he took credit for Rodney Dangerfield. My dad was telling me jokes. I'm like, you are the funny. Yo, how are you not famous? You know?
Yeah.
And it took for me to like turn 18 and start listening to those specials. And then,
right.
Then I'm like, oh, like, are those albums? I'm like, oh, this dude just lied to me. he hasn't told an original joke his entire life. Like, my dad's a fucking hack. But so he gave me a love for it. So then I thought maybe I could write some jokes like that.
So wait, your dad was your first influence in comedy through other comics?
Oh, for sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
I like that.
He used to let me stay up and watch David Letterman with him. He let me see the Larry Sanders Show on HBO once. Yeah, he would just let me hang out and watch late night. And that was like my first love was late night.
Yeah, I like Conan.
Conan's crazy.
He was my favorite late night. When they got rid of Conan, I was pissed off. As a child,
Everybody was.
I was mad. I was like, where the fuck did Conan go? I was like, no more late night. Mm-hmm. It's time to run the streets.
No, Conan loves comedies too. He loves comics. Like he would have Dave Chappelle sit in the chair every time. Back when it was just like before he even got the Chappelle Show, just a road comic that's just killing it. Like, hey, come sit in the chair with me. You know?
Yeah, he was good at it too. He's quick witted. Conan's
so fast.
I love Conan, bro. Oh, that's awesome. You did late night. So who was your earliest comic influence?
Probably Cat Williams.
Cat Williams? Oh, I love Cat Williams, dude. I'm not going to lie. Me and my friends used to sit around and watch his specials and just, what was the weed one, bro?
This shit right here,
This shit right here?
This shit deaf. Man,
somebody did
right
that
here, nigga. This shit, dude. This shit right here.
I think McCormick did that last night. He did this. He didn't say the N word or nothing like that, but I think he did this right here. Come on. I think he did. It was great to watch.
Cat touched everybody.
Yeah, Cat touched everybody's heart, man. It was he was a special dude. Anybody else?
Got to be Cat. Well, these are just the ones that I had on CD. That my parents bought from Best Buy. Right. So it was Cat Williams, Chris Rock. You know, I had those on there, and then of course just
which Chris Rock one?
What's the second one? Bigger, Blacker, whatever it's called.
Okay.
That one. Then because of Comedy Central, Jeff Dunham. Come on, man.
All right. Dude, that's the puppet dude.
Peanut?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. One of the comics came through the scene and told me I look like one of the puppets. His puppet. I was like, that's fucked up.
Jeff Dunham puppet?
I look like the Jeff Dunham puppet.
I mean, of course. Like, that was what was on TV. Like over and over again, they were playing that special. Let's see, Jeff Foxworthy and the Blue Collar Guys.
Oh, the Blue. That's honestly my
early 2000s.
My first. I was a child watching the WB, and I saw Ron White on the WB, and he's just like destroying. I'm like, fucking tater salad, man. Yeah. I'm like, this is the greatest dude ever. I'm like, I didn't know what I was watching, but it was amazing to watch Ron White. And then Jeff Foxworthy comes on and starts doing his bit, and I was like, what happened? Why is it changed? I was like, I don't like this anymore. And I turned it off. I was like, so Ron White was like my first kind of like one of the first influences in my comedy life.
It shows.
Yeah. Does it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's cool.
I feel like I tell people like, oh, I love Cat Williams. They're like, you love Cat Williams? Like, yeah, I like Cat.
Hell yeah, man. Cat's a beast, bro. Everything. He's still killing it out there. Isn't he coming to New Orleans?
He was just in New Orleans.
You just in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah, the tickets are probably expensive as fuck.
I knew some people that went. They said he murdered.
I bet he did.
He had this chicken wing bit where he's like, "We have a chicken wing shortage. You do know what a chicken is, right? I've seen chickens.
Yeah,
like where their wings go. It was so stupid.
Yeah,
so stupid.
They are born with wings.
Right. He just walked across the stage walking like a chicken for a minute.
That.
Cat shit, bro.
Fucking cat shit. Yeah, I can't wait to see his next special, man. That's awesome.
Hey, I think he's on the World War III tour or something like that. I think that's what he's doing.
World War III. When you gonna do your next show, the 30-minute show? What's it called again?
Belmonte. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about changing the name because that name does not tell you anything that's going on.
Yeah, that shit sounds like a painting from the Roman eras or like
I don't know. It's something that I came up with when I was in high school. I played basketball and I got
a Rembrandt painting.
Rembrandt?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's the name of the Class A solo I played in high school.
Really? Oh shit!
No, it's not. No, it just sounds like some Renaissance times.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. How did you come up with that?
I got a college recruitment letter, but I wasn't good enough for them to spell my name right.
Okay.
Right. I was good enough for them to send it to my parents' house, but not to get my name. The name was Narxus, Narxus, Bonty, Bonty. Right.
All right.
And I was like, damn, what if my name was Narxus Belmonte? And then I was like, ooh, Belmonte. I like that. So I just stuck with it.
Okay. Have you thought of any new names that you want to call your show?
I don't know. I was thinking the best bad news.
That's not bad.
Because it's pretty, yeah, I do such topical stuff and I try to put a fun spin on some pretty heavy shit.
Yeah.
So I think the best bad news would be a good name, or the worst good news.
You lay it across nicely too. Whatever you talk about on stage, it's
I try to.
Yeah, you put your words together nicely, bro.
Bro,
your delivery.
I call it racist in Lafayette.
You got called racist?
Oh, this
for what?
This person made a Google account called Cajun Family, and they were like, "This show, the first 3 comics, they were talking about just talking shit about white people, and this was they tried to make light of it, and it's just clearly racism." And I'm like, yo,
it's white people trying to call black people racist now?
Yes, bro. I mean, to be fair, I did talk about how the St. Patty's Day parade is a white pride parade. And how I got hit, like they were tossing beads to white people, but they were throwing beads at black people.
Yeah.
Like I got hit so hard with a pair of beads, I was like, that was racist. Yeah. I know that was right. I know racism when I feel it. And then I said, that's why I want to join Zulu. The black, the black parade.
Yeah, the black parade.
So I can toss beads to little black kids and throw coconuts. That family said, we're out of here.
They stopped making fucking coconuts with real coconuts because of that reason.
Oh yeah.
You knew that? People were like humming them bitches at people. Yeah. And they look at that cracker right there. Wow.
Bro, no shit. I work at Happy Raptor Distillery. It's a rum distillery.
Yeah.
And we were right off the parade route. This lady came in and she had a drink, then left to go see the parade, came back with a chipped tooth. Ooh. A chipped tooth and a big ass plate. Saying that they dropped a plate on her face.
A plate?
They dropped a heavy ass plate on her face and then chipped her tooth.
Oh man. Like a plate, like a
porcelain plate, like a heavy plate, bro.
Why are you throwing porcelain plates in a parade? That's crazy, bro. That's nuts.
She was talking that shit, man. She was, hey, mister, throw me something. Yeah, all right. I got something for that ass.
Yeah. I got something for that ass, bitch. I rode in parades before, bro. I've chunked something at somebody. Yeah. My thing was I wouldn't hum it at people in the crowds. I would wait till we were riding on the bridge or something like that and wait for a back window open and pop a kid with the shit. little toddlers, little fucking 8-year-old like, what's up? Give me some. I got you, bro. We go at 20 miles an hour on the fucking highway. Just wow.
That sounds like the truck parade.
Yeah,
the truck parade?
I was in Metairie parades.
Yep.
Yeah, the truck parade. Hell yeah, you know.
The truck parades last so long. It's like 100, 200 trucks.
Oh, they were so fun.
Hours, bro. 5 hours. Everybody's still drunk, drinking.
It was so much fun as a kid, bro. I was like 15 years old, giving beads for beers and titties.
15.
Yeah, 15, and it was amazing, man. I got so drunk. That's why I don't drink beer now. Like, I got so drunk off of beers, off of riding in this one flow parade, and I fucking woke up in the middle of the night praying to the porcelain god. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I had the worst hangover. The worst fucking hangover in the world. And I never drank beer again. I did drink beer again, but it wasn't like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I couldn't even remember all the titties I saw. It was fucked up.
Oh, you were seeing titties, 15. Yeah,
dude.
This is years ago.
Beers for tits. Yeah. In the Metairie parade.
Yeah, they saw a 15-year-old.
Beads for tits. Yeah. Saw a fucking youngster trying to have fun, and I did.
You're getting taken advantage of, bro. That's not okay. I'm here for you. They're grooming you.
Young men don't fucking, they don't care about being taken advantage of by older women. They don't. That's a real thing, isn't it? Like,
yeah, they welcome it.
Where was my teacher at?
The teacher to fuck you?
Yeah, where was my fucking teacher at? You had a fine teacher in school you used to stalk?
Oh, man. See, I had a teacher, but she was pregnant every time, you know? Like, every time I had her, she was pregnant, so she just had this glow.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, I didn't quite understand what it was.
Okay.
And I saw her not pregnant. I was like, she ain't nothing. I think it's something about going through puberty and seeing a fertile woman. You're like, yeah, that's
What'd
it.
she teach?
That's my future.
You remember what
English.
English, you got to remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, English teachers were always, we had an English teacher, and she was fine as a motherfucker, Miss Brown. She was fine, you know what I mean? And they had one little dude in class that I remember Mike, she would flirt with Mike, and she would like unbutton her top shirt, and I sat next to Mike, so I got the titty shot too. I was like, this is the greatest teacher ever.
Come on.
You know?
English teachers love like playing Lauryn Hill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, quiet time reading. It's like, I know what you're doing.
Uh-huh. You think you slick, lady,
yeah,
but you putting it out there. Child. Yeah.
Ma'am, I am 16.
I will listen to everything you say. Let's get to the next grade.
Shit, I'm trying to get held back.
You trying to get held back?
Take it again.
I would take this one again. Yeah, I should have got held back because my next English teacher was horrible. It was horrible. I didn't have
hit or miss.
Yeah, it was.
Either you get the English teacher that does acid, or the English teacher that was like, I'm never gonna touch the stuff. Never gonna do it.
I'm never gonna. Man, who's your favorite teacher of all time?
I have no idea. My favorite teacher of all time. No, Miss Vogt.
Miss Vogt?
Miss Gina Vogt.
What she teach?
Science.
Science?
So she taught biology and anatomy. She made me believe I could be a doctor, bro.
No shit.
Yes, she was just such a good teacher. I understood everything. I knew how to study. Got A's. I was getting like you remember getting like 110%, and we just nail it.
I did before, bro. Believe it or not, I was a smart kid.
Mm-hmm. Nothing like it. I was like, I could do this
in certain subjects. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice, man. That's what's up. Always have a good teacher. My favorite fucking teacher was actually a math teacher. It was a guy, Mr. Griffin. He was the shit because I was really good at math, and he was my 7th grade math teacher. I was really good at math, dude. And like I'd make A's on everything. The one dude in class, and he'd always be like, and he would call everybody dummies. He'd be like, look at you dummies. You see this kid right here? He makes A's on everything. This is going to be the kid all the women flock to later in life. And it was crazy because he had his nephew in class, and he always called this one dude a dummy. And you know what I mean? He would fuck with him hard. And then later on in life, I went to jail, and I ended up being in the same cell as his nephew.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, this is the shit. Like, what's up, dude? And I shit you not, this dude's name was like Gary Payton. He looked like Gary Payton.
His name was Gary Payton?
His name was Gary Payton. Not it's not Gary Payton, but his name was Gary Payton, bro. He was like, and he ended up being like an OG in jail.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, this is nuts. You can have jail though. I'm getting out.
Did you show up and like correct his math on how many days he had left?
Hell no.
Like that, you
no.
got to carry the one.
But they did. like people in the cell saw that we were friends, and somebody wrote a grievance on him in my name, which that means like somebody wrote a complaint. All right. And in the complaint, they said that me and him were like in cahooting. You know what I'm saying? Like in cahoots, like I was going to pay him for protection or some shit. And I was like, no, I'm not paying nobody for fucking protection. This is my dude. He asked me for a honey bun because he was like a timer. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in that bitch. He knew me, and I wasn't going to be in that long. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'll get you a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? I sat there and I kicked it with him all the time. He was my boy. So somebody wrote a grievance on him and got him kicked out of the cell. That's what that was in my name. Now, somehow when you're in jail, you get this wristband with your number, and you're a number in jail. So somebody must have fucking like hustled my fucking number. Like I pieced my number off my fucking arm and wrote a grievance in my name. And I got called out the cell by the warden. And I didn't know it was the warden of the jail. Like I got called out the cell, and she showed me this shit, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't me." Mm-hmm. She was like, "How can you prove this isn't you?" I said, "Give me a pen. I'll show you my handwriting. I'll show you my signature." And I showed him because that shit was like written pretty. It was like nice, like girl kind of handwriting. And we're in a male's jail. I was like, "Oh no, let me show you what my shit looks like." Mm-hmm. And I showed them. They were like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Yeah, that wasn't me." And that's the weirdest thing, bro, because I had 10 seconds to think of what I had to. Once I realized what was going on, I was like, oh, everybody in this fucking cell knows this has happened under my name. Like they tried to set me up, but it was my boy. You know what I mean? So I had to think like 10 seconds. What do I do when I step back in this fucking cell? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right when I stepped back in that cell, I looked at it, I screamed at the top of my lungs like, hey, everybody in here. If you gonna fucking write a grievance up and do it in your name, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like I went hard as soon as dog, and everybody like OGs came by, they were like, you handled that well. I was like, oh, that's shit. Terrifying. Yeah, dog. It's fucking nuts. I was like, yeah, I did handle that shit well, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, excuse me.
Dude, you got no, when shit like that happens, you got no time to think. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that's why I'm good on stage too, coming up with quick little wits sometimes. It's fun in life. This comedy thing it's good. It's good. It's weird how everything comes back around full circle. Do you see that in your life?
Things coming around first? No, I don't think so. No, I'm still going forward. Like,
you don't see like come back. You don't see like you were on stage earlier in life and you're still on stage now. You know what I mean? Like you don't see like the full circle thing coming around yet? Not yet.
I mean, I guess being a class clown and then ending up being like making other people laugh.
Okay.
I guess that's full circle, but I don't know. My circle's not done yet. You know, once I achieve some shit, then I can say we made it full circle. Then
so how long like that? How long have you been doing comedy?
Forward. 4 years.
4 years? No shit. I thought you were a little longer than that.
Yeah. Oh, I guess going on 5.
Going on 5?
Come this October, it'll be 5.
Okay. You're doing a good job, man. Thanks. You really are. You're killing it out here. Besides comedy, what do you like to do? Any hobbies? Hooping?
Yeah.
We got the hooping before.
Play basketball, video games.
Video games?
Yeah, I'm out here playing
What's your favorite video games?
Elden Ring.
What's that?
It's this new From Software video game. It's like notoriously hard.
What about your old video games? I don't play video games anymore. But I used to play all kinds of shit.
Oh, like Modern Warfare 2?
No, man, I'm talking about like Nintendo 64. I'm talking about like Sega. I'm talking about Nintendo, fucking Super Nintendo.
I had a Game Boy
PlayStation.
Advance.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
27.
You're 27? You're a little younger than me.
Yeah.
I think you got an older mind state sometimes, so I think you're like my age sometimes.
Oh, nah, bro. I never played any of that shit. I tried to play this unicycle game. That was trash.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You remember, did you have arcades? You ever been in a real arcade?
Nah, the only arcade I saw was at a movie theater, and I would ask my mom for like $2. She'd be like, fuck no. No, we're leaving.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you got board games at the crib. I'm like, oh.
You have board games in the crib. Did you ever? Your mom ever bought you shit at the store whenever you asked for it?
Of course, but you would have a time limit because I would always when you get to the checkout line.
Yeah,
I would start looking at the candies. She's like, all right, pick one out now, and I'm like, like being a kid, you're like, fuck.
Your 10 seconds came into play with candy.
Exactly. Like, do I? Is this one too expensive? Because if I pick one out and she's like, no, and then she'll go too late, right?
Yeah.
So I got to pick one within the price range that I don't know, but also something that I want. Or like I'll pick out like a Kit Kat, and she's like, nope, that's too sugary, and I'm like, dang. So okay. I would always get paydays.
Paydays,
got protein, peanuts in there.
Hell yeah, I like a payday. A good payday will go a long way, bro. You work out with a payday and get by now. Yeah. That's like
like a protein bar.
For a protein bar,
you gotta start working out. Fuck that. That was the hungriest shit I've ever heard. Yeah, so yeah, bro. Yeah,
it sounds like they
work out. Protein. Pop me a payday.
Yeah.
All 68 grams of sugar, 2 grams of protein. Yeah,
actually, like shit like that's not that bad for you after you work out. If you got your body into a fat burning mode, after you work out, like eat a Snicker bar, eat a payday. You really
talking like you just Rock Johnson right now.
I used to work out 6 days a week. I might be a little chunky right now, but I really am about to get back into working out again. Comedy, and I had a long year last year, but I learned a lot of stuff.
Bro, we all had a long year last year.
It was a wild year last year.
And that was 2021. That wasn't even 2022.
2021 was a lot worse than 2020. We had fun in 2020, bro. You remember 2020? If y'all were ever around New Orleans comedy scene in 2020, we were having a blast.
Bro.
Marcus opened Honda Wandas. Dude, tell them about Honda Wine.
Man, it was this beautiful space where COVID didn't exist.
It didn't.
We're talking the heat of COVID.
Ooh.
The heat of it. And they're like, come on in. You can smoke inside. Take that mask off.
Yeah.
If you walked in with a mask, like you were the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we would have a group full of comics and then a crowd full of people.
Bro, crowds, yes.
Crowds
like
full of people.
Once the word got out, people were like, oh, there's a thing?
Yeah.
I'm there.
And like
I'm there.
People were like, fuck it. Like we're coming out in the heat. When we say the heat of pandemic, this is like, we only stopped doing comedy for 4 months in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I did. I stopped doing comedy for 4 months, dude. And you came in right after I started that Mama show.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, dude, that was the greatest times. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you live through the greatest times and you don't realize it's the greatest times at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that was a lot of fun. There was no drama. In the moment everyone else came back, it was like, all right, hey, y'all remember how we used to be divided? We still on that right now. We're on.
Isn't that crazy?
We're back on that. Yeah.
Right. We don't need that. We're trying to unify now. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're gonna bring this shit up. We're all
chilling, doing our thing, and everyone's like, nah, we back to that. Back to the old days.
Nah, fuck that. It was
weird.
We're moving forward, right? It is a weird thing. You know what I mean? Power, having a little bit of power is a weird thing. That's why I never tried to abuse it. I tried to bring up the comedy scene.
That's what
we're doing here.
I was like, you're doing comedy. Let me give you the show.
Yeah.
Let me take this show over. It's a good one. They're planning on moving. Like when you took it over, there was no third room here in Another Bar.
Right. And that's what this show is sponsored by, Another Bar, you guys. Pickle House, sponsored by Another Bar. Marcus started running an open mic at Another Bar during the pandemic. And Kiro is running Gasagasa.
Yep.
And he ended up moving, and he gave you Gasagasa. And I think it was around that time where like you like needed something, and I fell out with my other mic.
Right.
I was doing, and Marcus, I just started coming here. Another bar, Marcus was like, dude, you want the mic? I was like, fuck yeah, I want the mic, bro. This is the fucking, like, the greatest mic to me. This has always been the greatest mic. Before the pandemic, this was one of the best mics in the city.
Think so?
Yeah. Didn't you host once or twice?
Yeah, it was me, then Corey Mack. It was
Corey Mack was running this bitch.
Bro, when you get Corey Mack is just a different dude.
Yeah.
He is. You can't
I want to go see his show. Did you get on his show yet?
Yeah, the one in Mandeville.
Yeah, he's got a couple of them.
Bro, I went to the show. The mayor of Mandeville was there, and I was doing like political jokes. He was loving it. I was making fun of Fox News and shit.
Corey Mack had the mayor of Mandeville.
The mayor of Mandeville, front row.
That's awesome.
I was talking shit to him. I can't remember what I said. It was like 2 years ago. I think he said something about him having some young pussy next to him, but it was his daughter, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Dude, in the pandemic, we found out how good we are at grinding at comedy. You know what I mean? Like certain comics took it upon themselves to be like, we're gonna keep this thing going.
Yeah, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah, I'm gonna get better. Yeah. I'm gonna rise in the ranks, and that's kind of what I tried to do. And that wasn't even on my mind. My thing was getting better. I'm just putting my head down, having fun with this shit. And I put my head down, and you look up and see where you're at every once in a while, you know?
Yeah.
And it was great. I love the pandemic times.
When I first moved back, I started a show at a vegan restaurant. Just me. Remember that one?
I do. I did that one. I did that one twice. I remember the vegan restaurant. That was fun.
Every Friday, I'm running like 20s, just new shit.
We would just stand on the fucking corner. What street was that? Was it Magazine?
Yeah, Magazine.
Magazine Street. Just standing on the corner in front of a vegan restaurant doing comedy, y'all. This is if you got to do the show, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. If you didn't get to do the show, you missed out because it was fun. It really was. We had fun out there, dude. And
not one person bought a salad.
Not one
comedian bought a salad. It was just they showed up to smoke weed and smoke cigarettes outside of a vegan restaurant.
Yeah. I smoked weed with one of the employees there. I didn't know.
You did?
Yeah, I think it was like one of the managers. I was like, "You got a car?" And she said, "Yeah." I said, "Let's go smoke this shit." She was down too. She did not care.
Oh,
she was really cool. But I did like that restaurant. What's other shows that you got to run that we didn't talk about?
That we didn't. I mean the roast battle show. I used to run that with Lane Leon back in the day.
Yeah, dude. What was your favorite show? What was your favorite show, and what was your favorite open mic before the pandemic?
Well, it's changed. I guess I really like Carrollton Station.
Before the pandemic?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because Carrollton, they'll put me up in the end during the Carrollton After Dark. And it's just a good hang all the way through. Like you get to see the comedians have a good crowd, have a good time, and then generally the crowd stays a little later.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I'm going up late because it's still gonna be a good show.
Right.
There, and then my favorite show, man, probably. I don't know.
You don't know?
No, fuck. Before the pandemic, my favorite show was their open mic show. I'm gonna say my favorite show was Comic Strip. Monday nights at Siberia.
Okay, yeah, dude, that was a good one.
When that was rolling,
that was a good show.
Crazy fun.
Yeah,
Chris Lane.
We had the burlesque dancers and stuff. I was so bad, I never got put on before the third round of comics. I got put on the second round of comics one time, and then Lane Leon came through and bumped me back down. Yep. I was like, son of a bitch.
I remember Amy Schumer came through one time.
Stop it.
Yeah,
did she?
Yes. Amy Schumer, Eric Andre came through. Hannibal used to stop by and do that show.
Nice.
Yeah, that show was my favorite show.
That's what's up. It was a great show. The open mic that I used to love was Lucky's. You remember Lucky's, bro? Lucky's was my shit because you had to grab these people's attention.
Yeah.
It was a bar, just a dive bar, y'all. And you had to I learned to cut my teeth in Lucky's, bro. You had to really learn how to do room jokes in Lucky's.
Oh, you were just doing comedy to a mirror in your house.
You can bomb, but I've had one of the greatest sets of my life in Lucky's, too.
I remember once Keegan Connell, he pulled his pants down because no one was listening to him. And he just kept going. Just is this what you want? This is what all right, you're getting it. And he just kept going. He's done that here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Keegan, bro. When he gets into his sets, I'm going to get Keegan on here one day. He just came to town.
Yeah, he was just here.
You saw him?
Mm-hmm. He did that Mandeville social show.
Mandeville Social.
Yep.
I need to go out and do Mandeville, bro. That's
It's Saturdays now.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Saturdays? That's I might have time to go do that shit then.
Yeah, Saturday, then Sunday, hit another one. Tuesday, you're back at another bar doing the mics. It's a good rounds over here.
Yeah, that's Daryl's room, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I always did like Daryl. Heck yeah, man. What's up, dude? What you getting into nowadays? What you got going on?
A lot of work.
What you got happening in the backgrounds?
In the backgrounds. Oh, stop. I got to buy a bike, get in shape. But as far as comedy goes, I'm trying to figure out how I can get this TikTok thing going, which sucks. I don't want to, but I watched a guy post videos on TikTok, and then now he's a headliner. I'm like, dude, I've been on a show with you. Like,
yeah,
you really got that 45. I went and saw him. He killed it. Like, it's just choosing to do it.
You saw him do 45?
Yeah.
Because I think I know who you're talking about.
Tyler Horvath?
Oh, never mind. No, wrong person. I thought you were talking about somebody down here. That
Chicago guy is funny.
Chicago guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that, like, seeing that, he got some traction, started getting the followers. Now he's like, hey, I got the followers to a club. And they're like,
yeah, you can't.
All right, yeah, you got 45. Like, sure, here's a clip. Let's do it.
Nowadays, they can't deny you if you got those followers. Yeah. I actually just downloaded TikTok.
I hate it.
Do you? I haven't put anything on it yet because I want to figure it out before a little bit, because we got some comics in the scene that kind of figured that shit out. You seen those Grand Theft Auto posts and shit?
Oh yeah, those are funny.
They're fucking hilarious.
I love them,
dude.
They say the most wild shit.
Duke Relly's like my favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Duke is such a cool dude too.
Yeah. Duke is amazing. If you ever go see that, go check out that shit on TikTok. The GTH Grand Theft Auto ones. They was asking me to get in one. I said, yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get in. Try that out. But you got to have a niche for TikTok. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's your niche? What you think? What you been doing?
I'm gonna write a bunch of just write jokes. Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
What he used to do on his podcast, where he would just have jokes, and he was like, "Hey, let me tell you a joke," and he just go through it and flip through cards of jokes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I didn't know Norm. I didn't know Norm did that actually.
Bro, if you look up some of Norm Macdonald's jokes that he says on there, just some of the most horrendous things you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes he goes the anti-joke route where he's like, he just throws in murder and death and rape for no reason.
Okay.
And the guy next to him is just or the person, whoever he has on as a guest, like if he had Roseanne on one time and she was just like screaming because she couldn't believe what he was saying. Yeah. So maybe that, but a little less rigid because no one knows who I am yet.
Right.
So I think maybe topical.
There are rules on TikTok too. There are rules on TikTok now that they were explaining to me. I think I was thinking about doing ask De Niro. Do a question. Like, De Niro, you like fucking, I do I do that impression.
Yeah.
And De Niro, you like toothpaste. And just just answer it, you know what I mean? With a yes or a no. Yeah, find your niche, man. Find your niche in life. That's what comedy is all about. Let's talk about more about your life, dude. You how old were you when you lost your virginity?
21.
21?
21 years old. Yep.
Oh shit, 21. You 21. Were older than me.
I was old, bro.
You were older than me. How did that happen, bro?
And I was begging for it, boy. He's super content. Please, are you
help me, somebody?
Super consent, bro. I was like, are you sure you really mean it? I couldn't believe it. I was finally.
Yeah.
I was Bruce Buffer in that bitch.
Who was the girl? Who was the girl? How'd you get the girl?
She got me. I was at the time I was working. I was working third shift night audit at a hotel, and me and my boys would go out before I had work at like 10, drinking, smoking. I would show up to work crossfaded and then wait for it to wear off. And then at that point, I only have another 4 hours. Mm-hmm. And she was pre-gaming with us and they all went out. And then she came back and slept in my bed and waited for me to come home at 7 a.m.
How'd she get in your bed?
She was at the crib hanging out.
Oh, okay.
And then I come home to some pussy for the first time.
That's fire.
For the first time. And then she cried after.
She cried after? Wow, that's horrible, bro. That's fucked up.
First experience was trash, bro. She cried because she was like super churchy.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what she does. Like she goes to church like in Nashville once a year. Like that kind of like long dress church shit.
Baptist.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but she left crying. And I was like, this is what it is, huh? This is how it's gonna be. I didn't fuck for another 2 years, bro.
That's foul. That's foul.
Second time I got some pussy. This girl, I was right. So I'm 23.
Oh shit.
I'm 23. And me and this girl were hooking up. Middle of it, she punches me in the face.
Oh no.
Just punches me in the face. And then it's like, stop fucking me like an 18-year-old. And I was like, we're both 23.
Shit.
So I just left. I was like, this shit might not be for me. I almost became abstinent. I was like, I'm just going to be celibate for the rest of my life.
Fucking ain't for me. No, that's a horrible statement. Fucking ain't
like,
for me.
It must not be for me. You heard it here first. I was going to tell all the young men out there struggling, it gets better. It gets better. You know?
Yeah, it does.
I had some terrible experience.
Damn, bro. What's the worst experience you
Worst time. Oh my God. Bro, there was this girl that I knew from just going out, you know, being like in the early 20s.
Yeah.
And you know, the people that like you frequent the same bars, and she used to hit on me all the time. And I was like, no, because I'm just not into her. Right.
Yeah.
One time, got too drunk. I black out.
Ooh.
Wake up in her bed.
Ooh.
And I'm like, there's no way in hell I was cool. There's no way I was cool with this.
Yeah.
Right. And then I see them the next night and they're talking shit about me. She's like, he had his eyes closed half the time. I'm like, I was asleep. I was asleep.
You blacked me out, bitch, and drunk me till you drunk me.
She's like, he didn't even eat me out. I'm like, I was throwing up. Like, what are you talking about? So that was the third time I had sex.
Oh my God.
It was me and my Wi-Fi for a minute, bro. I was like,
bro,
I got girls on the internet that love me. They don't hurt me. They don't
do nothing. They don't make fun of me.
They don't cry after.
They don't. Oh shit! No, that is wild. That is.
The worst part was if I get a haircut, people are like, "Oh, you a player or whatever." I'm like, no, I'm not.
I just crush a lot.
I'm just crushed. I get crushed a lot. What do you?
I'm not a player. I get crushed a lot.
I just cry a lot.
I'm not a player. I cry and get crushed a lot.
Man,
dog, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. So Andy, that's why I fuck with Future. He's like, fuck these hoes. I'm like, yeah.
Fuck them.
These hoes ain't shit. These hoes will punch you in the face.
They will. Girls will traumatize you, bro.
Man, she cried, crying.
Cried. I've never had that happen to me. Thank God. I have had. Man, I had one lie to me about being pregnant. That shit was wild. First chick I was with, she broke my virginity. I was 19, and she told me she lied to me and told me this girl got 2 kids. She told me I popped her cherry. You know what I'm saying? I was like, because I was hitting it. And she
had 2 kids at the time.
She had 2 kids at the time. She said I popped her cherry. You understand? I was like, do you think I'm that stupid, bitch?
Right.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what happened. We was getting it, bro. We were getting it. You understand? My little 19-year-old ass was getting it. And I had a white shirt on. And something just felt like something felt wrong. All right. So I stopped and I clicked the light on. And she caught her period in the middle of us having sex. And I had a blood stain from the bottom of my shirt. It was like a rainbow blood stain. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And I was just strictly traumatized. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have period sex because of this.
You real?
I'm for real, bro.
You don't have period sex?
I don't.
I don't even blink when it's period sex now.
Don't, bro, because that shit fucked me up. My buddy thought I murdered the girl. I go knock on because I was at my partner's fucking house doing this shit. It was I knock on his door. I'm like, hey man, I need a shirt. He was like, what? And I showed him the shirt. He was like, is everything fine? I was like, no, we're good, bro.
Like, it's good.
She popped her cherry. That's all. She
popped her cherry.
She popped her cherry.
Her cherry exploded. What you talking about?
That bitch went hard. It was a bomb.
That period was brought to you by Quentin Tarantino. That shit.
It was, bro. It was
a bloodbath.
She fucking traumatized the shit out of me.
Her C-section reopened up from that second kid.
Then she told me
her shit unzipped.
Yeah. Then she told me she was pregnant. And I was like, oh no.
I think the worst period sex, it wasn't even bad. The sex is always good. It's fine. The sex part is fine. But it's what you do with the blood, right?
Yeah.
And the first time I found I got like a solid blood clot, it comes out clotting. I picked it up. I was like, what is this? I had no idea what it was. Right? I had no idea. She was like, oh no, get rid of that. And I flicked it like a booger across the room.
Get rid of it, quick.
Dog, then her little dog went over and ate it.
Oh. Marcus loves feeding the animals.
She kicked my ass out so fast, but I didn't know I did anything wrong. I was just like, all right, bow.
She kicked you out?
Out of here. Oh, yes.
That is great. Yeah, I mean, I've had period sex after that just to see, but it's just not my favorite thing. You know what I mean?
Get a towel.
Yeah, get a towel on my ass. We can wait 3 days. We can wait 3 days.
Wow.
I'm done. I'll go jerk off or some shit.
Damn. What's she gonna do then?
She could.
She wants some dick.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do?
I'll give her a dildo or some shit. We'll have a.
You can place your order today, but it might take 1 to 3 business days for the
get
dick
one
to
of those
show
little
up.
pocket rockets for. Go vibrate your heart out, girl.
Man, you're tripping. You gotta eat pussy on the period. Too.
Oh no, bro, you wildin' now.
What?
You wildin'. You got your red wings?
The blood's at the bottom. What's that about?
The blood's at the bottom.
It's almost hot.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Your chin might get a little something, but everything else is fine. Your nose straight. What are you talking about?
I'm not. I can't do it, bro.
What?
I can't do I lick a butthole before I eat, get my red wings. I would.
Wow.
Bitch, you got to be clean though. Don't be coming at me with no raw booty juice. That's fucked up.
That vegan booty juice.
That vegan booty juice.
Booty in the raw. I put that in my coffee.
You can't tell the difference. Just a sweetener. Just we get good over here.
Fuck that, Oh, man. Period sex tastes like Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh shit! Don't tell me that.
Tangy.
The honey barbecue.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come on.
I like mixing.
Tastes like those crossover chips that Ruffles is doing with LeBron James on the side. It's like, what is that? Is that spicy cheddar? I'm on board. I don't care.
Yo, boy. Yeah. There you go, bro.
I've been through so much more other shit where I'm like, this is it. It's all you got.
It's all you got.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it on me.
It ain't even real blood. I don't even think it's real blood.
You don't think it's real? No, I'm pretty sure it's real.
Not when it's got a job to do. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's actually...
It's different. But it's actually
reneging from its job because that's the blood. That's the walls leaving because that's what it was there for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now the baby ain't going to be there. Now it's leaving. Yeah. And that's you just you're licking baby extract.
That's what I want.
That's what...
That's what I'm trying to do. Baby extract's better than blood.
There you go.
Hey, if someone stabbed me and some baby extract came out, I'd lose my mind.
That's how you. That's how you keeping you stay looking young. You get those.
Come on.
Those what are they called? The stems.
Yeah, stem cells.
Stem cells.
Eat that.
Eat them stem cells, people. They good for you.
Pharrell staying so young.
Yeah, he's eating that blood, that pure blood.
Mm-hmm. I requested. I'm like, hey, babe, can you get on your period soon? Do you think we can speed it up?
Let's go. I I got a taste and an itch this morning. We got to scratch that shit. We got to. Fuck, Marcus.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
it is what it is.
Hell yeah.
I just can't believe you're still like against it. You got red hair already. What are you doing? Come on, red beard.
I don't even know where that shit comes from. It's like Dutch, I think. I got 3 things in me: Italian, German, and Dutch. You know, I think that's the Dutch. Very little Dutch, but I do got a freak of German in me.
Really?
Yeah, that German side's freaky as fuck, and Italian.
Wait, with a name like Giordano, what is it?
Giardina.
Girardelli?
Niccolo Salvatore Giardina.
Yeah, Nickelodeon Girardelli over here.
Oh.
Nickelodeon Sopranos Girardelli.
Yo, yeah. When I was in school, I told my substitute teacher, not the real teacher, because they might have called somebody, that I wanted to be a hitman. And she was like, for the government? That's a great job. I was like, no, bitch. I want the government my ass. I'm mob all the way.
For my uncle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a hitman for my uncle.
Then I found out you can't get into the fucking mob because unless you like are 100%. And I'm only 50% Sicilian. And I was like, damn.
So did they invent 23andMe or can they just see it on you? Like, the fuck?
No, mom's German, dude.
Oh. Is your mom like got an accent German?
Nah, she's got a crazy German. She's got the crazy part of the German. It's like a click they do. You know what I mean? It's like a click thing. It's weird.
Okay.
You ever see one of them ladies that kind of shake a little? You know, they don't shake on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Shaking?
Just the head. You know, like we went to a restaurant one time. Me, my ex, and my mom go to this restaurant. It's the first time my mom's meeting my ex, the mother of my child. And we get a table, a little round table, and we sit down and we get up to go order food at this place. I forget the restaurant. It might have been like a Zia's or something. Not Zia's. It was something. It was
a West Bank motherfucker.
No, it was on
Zia's.
It wasn't Zia's. It was on Clearview. It was on some shit like that. I can't remember the name, but we all go order our food. But my mom had like avocado toast and a drink on the table. We go back and it's gone, and then you could just see it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Who the fuck am I gonna bitch out? Who am I gonna talk? You know what I mean? Who am I gonna fucking click out on in this bitch?" I was like, "Oh no, oh no. Let's keep calm, mom." You know, my mom, I was wild, bro. My mom, she used to whip my ass. You ever got an ass whooping by your mama?
I think I cussed at my mom once and she slapped me in the face.
Okay, I'm about to say, boy.
She almost crashed the car. I did it in the car too. She slapped my ass. We went off the road. It was.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but other than
black mamas don't play, bro.
Yeah. No.
Black mamas don't play.
My mom's light skinned, so it took her a minute to reply, you know.
Oh.
I just slapped till the day after, you know what I mean?
No shit.
She said, my fault, I was asleep. Slapped the shit out of me.
I see my buddy one time, he got his gold knocked out by his mom.
His gold?
His gold tooth, bro. In front. One of the fronts got
she just squared off.
She was a G, yeah. She didn't give a fuck. I love this lady. She was like my mama too. She was one of my moms growing up. But she called him to go inside and eat some dinner, and he was like, "Fuck that, mom." And like little fourth dude, this lady's like 4'6", hopped up on this dude and just started punching the shit out. Just wow. I was like, oh no, in my fucking yard.
Just wait, full on Yoda on his ass.
She fucking wild lady, you know what I'm saying? I think she was originally from like fucking East Bank somewhere, Ninth Ward or some shit like that. Like she know Lil Wayne's mamacita, right? You know, she one of those ladies.
They used to play double dutch together.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, she know Masita. This was Set. Mama Set was happening. Shout out Mama Set. I love Mama Set, bro. Black mamas don't play. That's our time right now, bro. So
thank you.
It's fun having you, y'all. Marcus Bond. Where can they follow you?
All right, you can follow me on Instagram at It's Marcus LOL. You got to put the It's Marcus LOL because there is also And it's Marcus LOL. He's also light skinned. He's been stealing my followers.
don't let him steal.
I didn't even notice that. Someone typed it in. They're like, nigga, he's also light skinned. I'm like, fuck. So people like, if they don't remember me that well, they're like, that's him. And then just give him a follow.
Yeah. At Marcus, y'all. LOL. That's been Pickles' house this fucking Tuesday, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week, man.
We're canceled after this one, bro.
No, we're not. Love you, brother. Thanks you for coming in.
Appreciate you.
Have a good day.